Usman versus Buckley. Buckley's a bad man, and he's getting better, and he's strong, and he's powerful, and he's explosive, and all the rest of it. Kamaru Usman's getting on. Kamaru Usman's one of the greatest ever, but has his time. I mean, look at what he did to Hamza. He gave him a good fight on short notice, upper weight class. Hamilton and Bryan, who wins this fight?
I think Usman's probably a little more crippled than Buckley these days. When you hear him talk about it, he's like, I can't even get up out of a chair. So, I mean, sure, adrenaline and fighting and putting it on, but Joaquin Buckley's up and coming. He's like a contender in the division. I think Joaquin Buckley takes him. And
it's not like MMA math stacks up. We know that. But look at what he did to Colby Covington. Look at what he did to Colby Covington. Harrington, how do you see it?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he did to the Colby Covington after Kamaru Usman and, Masvidal and all those years of fighting racked up on Colby Covington. But I just think, it's what you were talking about earlier, right? Like that fire, that desire. Joaquin Buckley certainly has that. He has that chip on his shoulder. He feels like he's been, disrespected and one of the best in this division for quite some time. And it's like Kamaru Usman is a means to an end to get that recognition. For Kamaru, I don't see how he gets up for Buckley. You know what I mean? This is a dude who was in his division where 3 years ago, if you told me they were making this fight, I'd say you're out of your mind. So it's like, for somebody like Hamza, yeah, that's an easy one for Kamaru to get up for. That's one of the biggest stars in the company right now. In a fight you're not supposed to win, obviously your championship, that the heart in you that made you a champion is going to get you up for that fight. I don't know how he finds that same desire to go on the contender's path, beating guys like Buckley.
I mean, that is a very good point and very well made. And you're absolutely right. What is the motivation? Yeah, money. And I'm sure that Usman gets compensated very well. I'm sure the fight purse is very handsome. But what is he trying to do? Because he hasn't been particularly active. Is he trying to become the champion again? Or is he just filling his time? We don't know. We're not in his headspace, but we know that Joaquin Buckley is going to come in top form. He's going to be in the best shape of his life. He's on the best run of his life. It's a really tough situation.
He's going to be at a day party somewhere in Atlanta hours before
he is. For sure he is. Well, you know it.
Usman's ranked 5. If he beats Buckley, there's a chance that he gets a title shot.
Dude, again,
what I'm saying?
The welterweight division is so insane right now. I mean, if Buckley can get through Usman, we don't know if it's going to happen. And even for Usman, if he wins and is hungry and looks to be back on form, I mean, you got Ian Gary and Bilal talking to each other saying they want to fight. Sean Brady and Ian Gary were saying they wanted to fight. Shavkat seems to be out of the mix with this knee surgery. We don't really know what's going on with him right now.
Islam's next to challenge for the belt.
Yeah, so there's so many guys that still have to fight. It's an amazing time to be a welter right now. You know what I mean? It's hard path to the title, but a good time to book fights.
Yeah, and if you look at this matchup, right? Obviously, Usman's had a glittering career, but miles on the clock. Who's got the less miles? We know that's Joaquin Buckley. He's the younger guy, of course. Striking. Who do you give the edge to in striking? Buckley is powerful. He's explosive. He's unpredictable. I'm not saying Usman hasn't got good striking, but I think I give the speed, the agility, the explosivity.
Power.
The power. I give that to Buckley. The confidence. Athletic ability. I mean, they don't come much better.
Is Usman going to be able to wrestle him? You know what I mean? He's a monster.
Well, that's the X factor that I was just going to get to. The wrestling, right?
Buckley can wrestle.
He can wrestle, and he's a shorter guy. They're harder to take down. He's stocky. He's strong. It's a tough one for Usman.
Yeah, it's a really tough fight. And, he can make us all eat our words if he can go out there and perform and get it done. But I agree. Obviously, calling the fight, I can't make a prediction. But, man, when I saw this matchup, I'm like, God damn, I didn't expect for Usman to sign that contract. So he must see something for himself in this, right? Buckley is surging right now. He's a young, loud, hungry up-and-comer. So I mean, I imagine the motivation, if we're thinking what's he, where is it at? How does he get up for this fight? Excuse me. I'm thinking that's what he's thinking. I got to, I go and beat this young kid who's on the rise. I mean, Buckley's 31. He's in his prime right now. He's on an absolute roll. He might think, all right, I beat him. If I do it in style, I can start talking shit and get myself right to the front of this line, being a former champ and a dominant former champ at that.
I'll tell you how he gets himself up for this fight, because he knows that this is the narrative. Like, for example, he might see this week, right? He might be sitting in his hotel in Atlanta. You're chilling, right? You're just scrolling YouTube, whatever. You put it on, or someone sends him a clip and says, oh, you seen what they're saying? And I know, as a fighter, and you know this, Paul, when everyone's counting you out and you're like, you son of a bitches.
Yeah.
I'm the former welterweight champion of the world.
Have you seen what I've done?
5 or 6 times. And you're counting me out. You think I can't beat this guy, right? Oh, that's the best motivation. When people used to just write me off and say, oh, he'll never be a champ. He's not going to beat this guy. I was like, oh, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. So if he's had that mentality through this training camp, that'll help him. But again, having that mentality through the training camp and pushing, you can't push like you used to when you're getting older.
And not with his body. His body is,
we're only human.
Yeah. He's been broken for a long time. And and credit to him for doing the things he's done, really not at 100% for a long time. Yeah. I mean, a lot of those wins, even over Colby, when Colby was in his prime, where he was compromised. He was compromised against Hamzat, and he took that fight on short notice. So imagine what Usman would have been like if he didn't have bad knees, right? If he didn't have bad, back issues, whatever's going on with him. It's scary to think about that.
Like Khabib.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason he probably doesn't wrestle as much as he would like to based on his background. It's because of restrictions with the body.
Of course. And I would never disrespect Kamaru Usman. He's a class act. He's been a great ambassador for the sport. Stay on, Harrington. He's been a great ambassador for the sport. He's been a great champion. He's given lots of entertainment. We're just looking at it from a factual standpoint. People get older. Yeah. As I said, I'm on this movie here. I'm doing long days and it's physical and I'm running and, I'm doing all these fight scenes and whatnot. Jeez, I get back at the end of the day, my body is beat up and I'm not in the gym like doing what Joaquin Buckley's going to do to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or what he's going to try and do, should I say. So, hey, big respect, fair play. But I've got Usman. I've got Buckley winning this one, I think. Harrington?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to say Buckley. I mean, and it is no disrespect. I mean, on Kamaru's way up, he had to go through Rafael Dos Anjos for that either like the interim title or the title eliminator. And it's like that guy was a former champion, highly respected, gave Kamaru one hell of a fight, for as long as he could stay in it. And it's like that is the natural order of things. It is no disrespect to say that the young, hungry guy might take out the old lion.
It's the passing of the torch. It's the new generation. What's another one? What's another adage? Adage?
Out with the old, in with the new?
In North America, anyway.
Oh, darling, it's an adage. Out with the old, in with the new. Passing of the torch. The new generation.
Changing of the guard.
Changing of the guard. ChatGPT it, someone.
Turning the page.
What? Turning the page. A new chapter.
No. A new chapter.
It's.
I got nothing else.
No, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I think I'm done. Brian, you have access to a computer. Surely you found one.
The young eat the old if you let them.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we're done. You're done. I'm done. Is Usman done? I guess we'll find out. But I do know one thing.
I'll be in the front row.
Is done. All right, today's episode is sponsored by Huel. And if you're constantly on the move or tired of skipping meals, Huel has you covered. They are today's sponsor. And their Black Edition ready to drink is a total game changer. It's a complete meal in a bottle, 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, high fiber, low sugar, so you feel full, focused, and ready for the day. No prep, no cleanup, just grab and go. New customers get 15% off plus a free gift at Huel.com when you use the code BELIEVE. Don't miss out. Try it today.